Michael and Ashley are high school seniors. Back when they first started high school, they felt like small fish in a big pond. They wanted to fit in, be part of the herd and one of the cool kids. After all, high school was supposed to be fun, right? So they started hanging out at parties, at night and on weekends. Some of the kids they hung out with were drinking alcohol, and a few were using drugs. It wasn't long before Michael and Ashley decided to give it a try themselves. They figured a little couldn't hurt. But a little quickly turned into a lot, and pretty soon, they'd lost control of their habits and their lives. Before they knew it, drinking and drugs had robbed them of their potential and their future. Matthew and Emily are also high school seniors, and they're part of a cool group too, Kids from the Other Side. The kids from the other side were also intimidated when they first arrived at high school. Like Michael and Ashley, they wanted to fit in, be liked, and have fun. But they made a conscious choice to achieve those goals safely and responsibly in a way that protects their lives and their future. The kids from the other side don't need parties to get wild. They enjoy being themselves and feel fulfilled being uniquely individual because they are sober maniacs who get high on life. For one thing, Matthew and Emily are into their studies. They love the feeling of being able to achieve something, and they take school seriously. Also, they spend lots of time playing soccer, surfing, dance and skating, and doing activities like singing, art, science, and reading. Not only that, but Matthew is passionate about computers. His dream is to one day work for Apple, and he spends his weekends donating web design services to local charities. And Emily aspires to be a veterinarian. She volunteers at a local animal shelter on weekends, which is one of her favorite things to do. As you can see, Matthew and Emily are in touch with their own natural gifts and unique abilities. They don't need to change who they are, and they don't want to risk losing their talents and their lives just to say they tried drugs or alcohol. As kids from the other side, Matthew and Emily also took a solemn vow to abstain from drugs and alcohol before high school. They knew this was a serious commitment, and it was one which they intended to keep. So they stuck with it. And this healthy habit made it easy for them to resist the partying lifestyle all throughout their high school years, even while some of their friends fell prey to it and tried to pressure them into doing the same. But to Matthew and Emily, their lives are more important than choosing some clique, and they don't care what other kids think about their decisions, especially ones who are using alcohol and drugs. In fact, Matthew and Emily have been so successful at excelling in high school without ever touching drugs or alcohol, they spend their spare time helping other kids become and stay sober maniacs too. You can be like Matthew and Emily, finding your passion and reverence for life and having respect for your brain and not needing to change the way you are now. Watch the next video and you'll learn more about how the kids from the other side get high on life without ever resorting to drugs or alcohol.